Bitcoin versus dollar on every important time frame that you really need, using just one tool, looking through charts through the eyes of Mr. Fibonacci. Let's begin with the daily time frame. So yes, short-term analysis with Fibonacci retracement tool. Well, this was simple, right? Here we connected this high that we have in November, the low that we have also in November, because this move to the downside is serving us as a school example of Fibonacci retracement tool. This short-term analysis will show you some key insights why something happened, and right off the bat, let's remove what we don't need. Abracadabra. This is not relevant for today's price action. Why? Because here, a couple of days ago, we bumped into a heavy resistance of a level of 50% retracement. This level is for now serving us as a big kahuna resistance, and this wick of that candle is showing you exactly that. So this level of 18,297 proved it worth. It's a big resistance. And it didn't just throw us down to the next level, 38.2% retracement, but below 23.6. And yes, unfortunately, this level of 16,825 is now a resistance. So let's say that with this move of these two candles, we negated everything we achieved here, because now we are below their worth. So this kind of price action is showing me one thing. We are below 23.6. If we soon don't get climb above it, our reality is retesting of the lows, maybe even lower. Because we are again in the first box. Then we conquered already one time, but again we gotta fight it. This is a bearish looking price action, at least in the short term. But let's zoom out. Of course, this bigger chart, weekly chart, will give us more answers and even confirm what I just said in the short term. One more time, Fibonacci is applied from the highs, all-time highs of Bitcoin, with November of last year, below 69,000, and our current lows of November of this year, 50,000 and something. So we are taking into account everything that we need in this existing downtrend. Now one more time, let's do the magic. Poof! And unfortunately, this is not serving us right, because I removed everything from the screen but the 23.6% of $22,130. Why? Because this is the first box that we gotta move above it to remain in that bullish narrative. Not even to say that we didn't establish a confirmed low, so we are taking it with what we got at this point, but we are so far away of the first level of 23.6% that this is not even worth talking about. What's about it? So if you are just permeable, you gotta show strength and move at least above first retracement of 23.6%. So let's keep it simple. We are nowhere near the trend reversal. We are not even finding a clear signs of bottom yet. But if you want to be bullish, climb above 22,130 in that long-term, mid-term perspective. Let's travel to the big picture and find the concrete and final answers. Here we are, my friends, monthly chart, everything we need. What I mean by that? Well, this Fibonacci drawn out from the lows of 2018 all the way into the highs of November of 2021. So I'm taking into account the whole bull market from the beginning to the start. And it really should be enough for us to get a clear picture. Now one more time, anything that we really don't need for this discussion, I will remove. Shazam! And I really just put the most important in general lines of Fibonacci 38.2, 50% and 61.8%. You will see soon why. First of all, we broke below 38.2, 21,237. And of course, that will be our resistance. As I said in that previous clip from weekly chart, 21,000 and its higher whereabouts are the biggest problem that we need to surpass. We are nowhere near that. So let's not discuss it. By this Fibonacci, next target to the downside is our 50% retracement, 14,788. You know that I discussed in that video when we drew that support and the line resistance that this area below 14,000, I'm expecting it to be the firm support, well, at least the support that we got it come to. And Fibonacci is saying us, one more time, the thing that support and line resistance gave us. We are on the path to the downside, Bitcoin has not found its bottom and we will go to lower levels, at least below 14,000. And yeah, now you might be asking, so why the 61.8% retracement is still on the screen? Is it possible that we're gonna travel all the way to 10,297? Unfortunately it is. Now from this perspective, we don't know if this is the real reality or just one of the scenarios, but we can't rule this out. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't want you to get panicked when you see maybe the realization of above $10,000. Fibonacci just gave you this. It is a possibility. You know that the most important level in Fibonacci is 61.8% retracement. Maybe Bitcoin is searching for this. For now, we don't know. I know that we are definitely searching for 50%, so lower targets. Bitcoin will go lower than you expect. Not much lower. Because if we fall below 14, that is not so much lower than today's prices, right? So my option, the good option, is below 14,000, but maybe you need to be soul crushed. Maybe 10,000 and something is reality. But eventually your patience will be rewarded. Now stay tuned and follow me into the next one.